What's going on, Redeemers? Welcome back. My name's Zach.
I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
I'm Jarek.
I'm Pete.
I'm Julio.
What's up, you guys? And hello to Jazz. Shout out to you.
Hey, Jazz.
Shout out.
Because we're
Jazz,
here
what's
because
up,
of you.
Jazz?
This is Brown-Eyed Girls Kill Bill dance version. Man. Subscribe. Comment. Share. Go over to the Patreon. Click whichever tier. Watch those videos. Send them to friends. It's fun over here.
Yeah, peer pressure somebody to watch our videos.
Like, really.
You can do
Jump
it.
in the comments
It's
and tell
fun.
us what color your eyes are.
You can do it.
You guys should have a party and just like
Hazel
put on
eyes.
Redemption 46 Reacts.
You. Always
It's
hated
really
people
fun.
with decent eyes.
They call it a redemption party.
Yeah. Have a redemption party. And then
Let
tell
know-
us.
Let us know in the comments below if you're hosting a redemption party.
Brown eyes are real.
You, your friends, and y'all just watch our videos and y'all get drunk, y'all get lit, do whatever y'all gotta do if you're of age.
Yes.
This is our third Kill Bill kind of song. We did the Chill Bill John, we did the BB John, and then we did this too.
Oh, I didn't see. I didn't,
That was a fire, John.
Oh, did we get into some more tonight?
I hope
So
so.
let's see.
When I seen the title, I was excited.
Let's jump into this.
God's here.
나쁜 짓을 저질렀어요. 그렇게 놀란 눈으로 날 보지 마요. 여기서 다 털어놓을까요? 어젯밤 그대 전화 왜 안 받을게요? 사실 어저께 이걸로 넌 내게 했던 나쁜 짓을 너무 달콤해 지금 너무 당혹스런 너의 그 표정. 뭐라도 네가 나쁠까 나한테 잘 걸렸어 너 말이야 뭐라도 네가 아플까 그렇게 살지 마라 너 말이야 혼자 보긴 너무 아까운 일이야 너의 무너진 모습 이제 시작이야 아직 먼 길이야 조금 더 배워야 돼너 말이야 나에게 이러시나요 그 말이 그대 입에 오를 말인가요 여기서 다
Interesting.
들어볼까요 그때가 누굴 돌렸는지 지금까지 너만 만나기만 상대의 너를 만나는 달라가 준비한 반대반 누가 날 거겠는지
Okay.
내가 열을 세기 전에 왔어 내게 빌지 마 아직은 아니 벌써부터일 것까지야 뭐라도 네가 내가 나쁠까 나한테 잘 걸렸어 너 말이야 뭐라도 네가 내가 아플까 그렇게 살지 마라 너 말이야 혼자 보긴 너무 아까운 일이야 너의 무너진 모습 이제 시작이야 아직 먼 길이야 조금 더 배워야 돼너 말이야 이제 내줄게 나는 다 해서 멀리 뛰어가 여기까지
Like a lot of them cowboy hats pissing me off.
Which one was it? Philadelphia?
Some sort of bar.
So Zach, make sure we do our Googles. Second gen?
You know what? I'm just gonna
They
that
crushed
was
this.
an amazing song, an amazing
I'm
performance.
tired of this shit, Grandpa.
They did
That's
not.
too damn bad.
They didn't need those male dancers.
Nah,
I feel like they were in the way.
They was in the way for
nah,
sure.
for sure.
Yeah, move and let women shine.
And then I ain't like the hats, I ain't like they fit that they was wearing. They really was just there.
Just giving Magic Mike vibes.
No.
Coyote Ugly vibes.
Coyote Ugly
I
Can't fight the moonlight.
I liked it, but
They were sexy.
I don't like them guys was not necessary in this
Not
video.
at all. It took away.
What
from
about the
them.
girls
It
with like the
took away,
Huckleberry
right?
Finn
It was
hats?
mad unnecessary.
It took away from.
What about them
them.
hats? The Huckleberry
They're
Finn.
fine. Yeah, like they're fine. Like the choreo with the ladies. Look, all of this is
They was
smooth.
cool with the just the other
You see,
girls,
all of
man.
this is smooth. We're having a fun time. This is cool. I get it. You feel me?
Right.
They're dancing. They're enjoying it.
My assumption is they probably needed the men for a couple different things.
Well, that's what
probably
happened.
for height differences and structure.
I
think she
mean,
was
it
on
was
them at
not
one
really
point.
necessary. Like, look, this looks fine. Everything looks good right now as far as like the
Plus, depending
images
on
and
the-
the shapes that they're creating with
Depending
their
on the year the
choreo.
video dropped too. Two women on each other in South Korea. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, for all that, I didn't read the lyrics. I didn't read the lyrics. I didn't read the lyrics, so maybe this is a song that requires men to be in it. But look, when they in it, it's like
Yeah.
they just,
Oh, I know they talking about niggas. I don't need to.
that
read the
was
lyrics.
all right.
Nah, it was okay. It was off too.
But it's like they didn't add nothing to it.
It was nothing. He didn't add nothing to it. It was off. If you ask me,
Like,
It was-
just get out her way. For
there was
real,
nothing
for real.
that stood out when a guy.
I think
came in
I think that's what it is. It's because they didn't do anything that like stood out. and
Yeah.
shit.
That really
Look,
stood out or
bro,
added value to the
the
video at
editor,
all.
the editor was having a hard time because there was a part where the guy picked her up and they had to cut out of it. Like, you ain't even see him really carry her.
Nah, they didn't stand out. They had
Yeah,
no,
did this drop?
nothing. No shoulder work, no hip work, nothing. It just
They just,
look at them.
like, yeah, like some of them are killing it. Like, only him right there. The rest of them is just is off.
That nigga in the
It's-
back getting it, but he all the way in the back.
Yeah, it's like
He's a bulls in the back like
The one up front act
me
like,
off.
they act like the one
this
up
nigga
front don't
said
want
they
to
square
meet
dancing.
It was. I
He
enjoyed
said
this.
they back there
It
doing
just
Cotton Eye Joe.
Look like, what are they doing back there?
Kill Bill part too.
Yeah,
Kill Bill in that.
It's funny you said that because I got nothing from Kill Bill from this actually at all. I was looking for it in the whole video.
Maybe it's the Western vibe. Yeah, you know this.
The song is called Kill Bill. Yeah, I mean, let's look up
was-
the lyrics. Maybe you missing
That's a
something.
good point. I gotta read
these
the
already,
lyrics.
they already gonna go.
But
the beginning
yeah,
of the
look,
song-
like they in the way, bro. These
Can I give some positives?
I was gonna just say that. I was just gonna say,
go ahead, reach.
just gonna say
No
when
reach,
she started
stay
rapping,
sexy.
when she started spitting bars is when
I was
the
about to
video
say
went
rap.
off for
I was
me.
about to say rap line every time she started
Muriel,
rapping. Her presence was
yeah,
felt.
everything was
She
great.
started
Everything
off-
was there and shit.
She started the vibe. As soon as she went off is when the whole song changed for me and the energy really took off. And every verse after that felt like it was fire. It was just bars, just so smooth from there. But
Yeah, you definitely can see the talent and shit as
No,
far as like
100%.
vocals, rapping, and everything.
100%.
I did once I seen it was a dance version. Some expectation was kind of riled back as far as them just kind of getting their shit off. But it's hard because it's like you have the men there and the dancing isn't gratuitous to the point where it's just like too raunchy. But it's like the men have. I think you hit it Julio earlier when he was like, "It's no standout moments."
Nothing.
So if it's no standout moments, it's almost like you're not needed.
So this is what it says. Lyrically, the song is heavily themed around titular art film by American director Quentin Tarantino, telling the story of a woman mocking the man who did her wrong, further laughing at his despair that their relationship is over, with the hook, "So don't you want to kill me," performed by member Muriel.
Well, that is not portrayed in this video, to me anyway.
Yeah, they giving sassy.
Well, I do
jump in.
Well, no, I was just gonna
Well,
say it is.
this is
also
not the
dance
MV,
version.
right? This just the
isn't like-
choreo.
yeah,
So it's not a music video. It's just
some dancing.
them dancing. But my whole
Okay, now it
thing,
makes sense.
my whole thing is them guys was not needed at all.
It seems like it's gonna be another spill.
Yo, they,
about to go in.
bro, I just feel like the ladies are snapping, bro. They are snapping. Look at
Look how
Lil
he came
spin.
in. Did you see how he came in? Y'all gotta see.
You know what would have depicted some things too better? and shit. If it would have been like choreo where like let's say like they're dancing and like they shoot at the guys and like they fall. I think my boot.
No, for real. You just hit the head.
Someone's poisoning the water hole.
Seriously, that's why I said they didn't portray to the video.
Toy.
Now, if they were trying to kill them, that would be different. Like shoot, like you said, shoot
That's
them or
too
anything like
damn
that.
bad. Now keep digging. That's too damn bad. Now keep digging.
That's the best dog.
Oh man, yeah, the ladies snap. Shout out to them.
Okay, look, they start getting it right here. Look at the boy in the back. He got a little pizzazz. The legs start moving. He started hitting them. They was at the muchachas and there.
The ball in the front like this.
Ain't give a fuck, y'all.
The ball in the front does not want to be there, bro.
He does not.
He does not want to be there. This is crazy.
Yo,
Yo, he's not
The bull in the back was dancing like Buzz just got there.
Did they even get paid or I don't understand.
I like that
no
part.
motivation yet.
Yeah, when they just not looking at the camera and not doing anything.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm about to reach. I was about to say that's the interpretation he using him. They were on top of him like he was nothing to them but a chair.
Brian ain't too far off, honestly.
Probably not off. No, no shit.
Let Kirk go on. Let Kirk go on, man. He got it. Kirk got it.
You done? You done the lyrics? You good, bro?
Oh yeah, no, I'm cool. Just,
Niggas did not care.
you should really see when we watch movies together. All the time.
They started turning up. Y'all drolling. They turned up.
All the time.
It's the same dude though.
We'll try to be on the next production. We'll got family to feed.
We'll probably watch this like I worked hard.
I worked hard for this.
Yeah, you did. I'm dead. You did.
Mumbo was going in, but
That was hard.
Stop, yo. My stomach's starting to hurt.
that was alright.
Jazz, thank you for this.
Fucking Jazz. Appreciate the laugh.
No, I don't want you to think this bit is like laughing at like the song. The video is
the
this.
song. It was good. The choreo
I think
was
it's
good.
I think it's well shot. Everything. Mind you, it's 2013, yo, too. Like the song.
Oh my god.
It's great for 2013. It's just that one.
This came out in 2013?
Those young fellas should have stood in 2012.
They was dancing like it was 1960, the dudes, but it's cool.
These niggas about to pop up here like, I reckon y'all had a problem with the
Right.
choreo.
They gonna shoot.
You wanna have a dance off, buddy?
Yes.
I accept that challenge all day.
He said someone pissed in your beer or something. We have business. Fisticuffs.
I feel like
Feel like
that might be more of the take 10 paces.
this reaction lies on your shoulder, Kurt.
Honestly, at this
Don't
point,
fuck it up like these niggas did.
Yo. Oh my god.
Can you go back like 5 seconds? Like 10 seconds.
Please.
Just watch out the boat.
Which one? He spin to come in. Look, watch look.
Oh man, it's bad.
That nigga did a spin move in there. Look, he thought he got it too. He was like, this shit clean.
He thought he hit it hard.
They gonna see me.
The director right like fuck is wrong doing right. It made the cut.
Niggas start improv.
They put him to the side right
Shit,
Leave him alone.
Nah, Jazz, jump in the comments and tell them like, yo, y'all not getting it. The reason the men aren't supposed to mean nothing is because that's what the song wanted it to be portrayed as. Men mean nothing after the breakup.
Damn. Yeah. He had no seasoning at all.
All right. This is really a top 7.
That shit was hilarious. Oh my god.
There's a snake in the water.
Look how he's. Oh man.
All right.
Yo.
This is really how it is when we watch movies, though. I swear to God. All right, nah, like I thought everything about this, like the way they started everything off was definitely like not necessarily like raunchy or anything, but definitely like that seductive kind of aura and everything to it. And I like kind of how they timed it. It was really like a good way to like leading, because you know the title's Kill Bill, even seeing a little bit of the Western theme and everything. So I like how they kind of started off showing a little bit of like the positive seeming aspects of the relationship, or something where it's like, you know, like seemingly more like easier to kind of, you know, read into if it were like any type of relationship. So basically when they kind of basically end up separating and kind of essentially staying apart for like majority of the dance version. And of course, you know, this isn't an MV or anything like that, so this is just the dance version. So just kind of taking it on that front, I do think it's impressive, like kind of how they were able to kind of go through the sequences of everything. But it's also interesting within the lyrics too, because there's not really that or at least from what I was seeing, not much of that like rebound moment where it's like usually in kind of portrayals of like any love aspects or like heartbreak, there's always that like seeming like might want to go back to them, or like some kind of, you know, balance between those two sides. And this seems like really clear from the beginning. Y'all tripping.
Thank you for posing.
No, I know.
Thank you.
I'm learning.
Yeah.
Redeem it. Yeah, I'll redeem it.
What if this wasn't a part of it? It was like, wait, I think we can add something.
Wait, was it this one? Wait, this one. Them niggas added that, yo. I swear they did, dog. Yo, they added that.
It wasn't a part of
He
it.
said the director probably was just like,
Oh my god.
hey,
Alright.
fucking amateurs.
Please don't.
Who said this was a go?
I'm sorry, Kurt.
Nah, y'all good. Y'all good. It's always fun. Always fun.
Safe for poses.
But it was I like how they kind of did show like a little bit of that, like normally kind of between the two you'll get kind of tug of war seemingly between the two of like wanting to go back to that person or wanting to kind of stay away from them or knowing it's toxic or whatever. But they really seem like kind of fully committed almost from the beginning, as far as like the basically I went through my heartbreak and now, like as you said, like where it's like I'm kind of almost relishing in kind of your misery in that regard, whether it's like the, you know, wanting that person back, whether it's like if you want me back and I know like you basically fucked up or caused me a lot of pain and heartbreak or whatever, then I'm kind of like relishing in kind of the misery that you're going through.
I can relate to that.
If you know, but it was so I think they actually did portray that stuff really well, you know, throughout the video. I'm gonna be honest, like I was kind of waiting a little bit for, as you had said, if they were gonna use a little bit of the male dancers, if there were kind of those moments where it's either like a shove off to where it's like, you know, or like as you said, like the gun thing, as far as like having them drop out of frame or something like that. So it was kind of interesting how they chose to go about it through that regard. But overall, like I did enjoy it, and I did think the kind of Western sort of aspects to it were well tied. I like that you pointed out too the Quentin Tarantino thing, as far as kind of how they were kind of choosing the stylistic approach. There was a little bit of the whistle kind of in some of the beat production that did feel very good, the bad, and the ugly. Often hear like the Chuck Norris whistle and everything like that. So I did kind of think little hues in the production were well timed and everything throughout. The dancing itself was really cool. I mean, they were like obviously really sexy, and that's kind of what, like, you know, took, I would say, like the biggest, like as far as like just for a first watch, like that was probably what stood out the most. But when they really did get into the rap line, especially the cadences that they were hitting, especially in the switch off between the two of them, I thought they really stood out for me. So even aside from everything like that, if I'm just taking it kind of on a music basis level, I do think it was something that was like really solid for me, that would grow with me in a couple listens, especially because the production was so unique to how they utilized some of the Western instruments. It felt like, I don't know if there was necessarily like a harmonica or anything like that in there. I could be mistaken, but it, like the whistle and the way that it was timed, it kind of gave that feel. And hearing that kind of paired with K-pop and everything, like I just thought it was like a really interesting pairing. So if nothing else, even like something like that would stand out to me on a music level. And I honestly do think, just not heard anything, of course, the whole like Brown Eyed Girls kind of concept and everything, I do think is interesting as well. as far as like, you know, as you had said, like even something that might be portrayed as like mundane eyes or not as beautiful or anything like that. So I'm just like kind of really curious about like the general vibe of the group and everything. And, you know, I think all those things are really worth checking out as well too. So would love to check out more.
Yeah, y'all know we like the bit here, man. So everything was all out of love.
Oh, no, it's always
All love, yo. It's all
Yeah,
love.
everything was out of love. Like you said, I just wanted to double down on like this was a decent like well shot video. Like I said, besides some of the questions that we had as far as like the choreography goes, it's a lot of talent in this group. You can hear that through the vocals. Rap line clearly was kind of the spark that got us a little bit more into the song and everything like that. It's funny because, you know, obviously, you know, we were laughing about like the men being utilized in here. I actually do want to see like what the MV is to kind of get a better grasp of the song.
Yep, for sure.
So, you know, just one of those things where we just was bidding a little bit. But honestly, this definitely is a group that I would love to hear more from. So that's a good
please,
takeaway.
if you know, let us know kind of some of your favorite tracks on them, a little bit of information about them. We see that they're Gen 2, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah,
as
you
well.
said 06,
so they've been outside for a little while. So I'm curious. I mean, I know perhaps
They
some
did
of these
great.
groups might have, you know, disbanded at some point, and I don't know quite the situation on that. But really curious to hear your thoughts of kind of some of your favorite songs and, you know, just general information about them as well, because they certainly seem really
They
talented.
disbanded or are they still out?
Doesn't say.
They might still be active. Damn, they still around.
Never know.
Nah, real shit. Jump in the comments. Give us more information
Comments,
about these ladies. Definitely a good first watch for them, and a great watch for me. Great content.
Very.
We love you, Jazz. We love y'all, redeemers.
Appreciate
Peace.
Deuce.
That is hilarious.
Top 8
That shit was funny. Dog.
Oh my god.